Are you interested in cheap and inexpensive date ideas for the outdoors? Well, if so, I've got your back. Coming up next. What's good, everyone? Mario here. In this video, I'm going to share with you 12 cheap and inexpensive date ideas in the category of outdoor activities. This is part of my compilation. I've compiled 50 of these inexpensive date ideas, and I've categorized them into various videos, created a playlist for you. So we've got the categories of entertainment, food and drinks. Here we have outdoor activities, and we also have competitive and physical activities as a section. So if you want to check those out, there is a card that's popping up right now, and that'll take you to the playlist after we watch this video first, though. All right, let me give you these first 12 suggestions. But before I do, let me remind you that if you're not fully satisfied with your current dating or online dating experiences, that I invite you to join one or both of my free online academies. We have Get Game Group Academy covering all things attraction, dating, relationships, and self-development, and we have our online dating academy. Both of them send out free weekly videos that are designed to help you level up your game. Sign up takes seconds, and you can do so by clicking the link in the description or in the card for this video. All right, so let's get to it. We have 12 cheap and inexpensive ideas for dates regarding outdoor activities. All right, that's our category. Starting off with number 1, geocaching. All right, if you haven't heard of it, just think of going outdoors and doing a treasure hunt, and it's kind of organized. So it can be a fun activity to do. It's something that's kind of catching on, but give it a Google, and you'll be kind of interested in what it is if the idea of a treasure hunt appeals to you. All right. Number 2, water activities. All right. So anything having to do with like kayaking, canoe, even paddle boats, that sort of thing, swimming sometimes in places. So water activities can be a fun and cheap, inexpensive date idea. Number 3, on the topic of water activities, let's just go straight to pool time. All right, so hanging out at the pool, whether it's yours or friends, theirs, or even a public pool, going there, that can be a cheap date idea and have a good time. And of course, in any pool activity, bring some treats, bring some cheap snacks and some cheap eats and drinks. You can do that when you're purchasing things. Things are always cheaper when you don't go out to buy them, you know? All right, number 4. Go out and fly a kite. And most of us actually don't have kites, but a fun date activity is just go out and buy some cheap kites. All right, because most of us, we're not very skilled with kites, if you're like me, but as a kid, you once in a while you might get a kite. It's a cheap one, and then you fly it, and it doesn't take long before you lose it in a tree or it breaks, but it could be fun, and you're just looking for a cheap date idea. It's not going to be a kite that you're going to have for the next 20 years, so actually have some fun with it, and it's kind of a good experience to not be worried so much. Like, you just have a cheap kite, $10 kite, and you're not so worried about it going into a tree. It can be laughed off. All right. Number 5, go camping. All right, it's not as expensive as you think, and you can do various things to borrow equipment, so it's really not that expensive. There are various places. They range from $10 to $20 a night. Great way to get to know somebody. And what do you need to bring? Well, you can borrow gear, you bring some food on your own already, and going camping, those spots are maybe $10, $20. They can be a little bit more expensive than that, but in general, camping is a very inexpensive activity. All right, number 6, how about just taking a scenic walk? There are all sorts of places that we can go if we want to explore and share the company of someone, which is always nice. We could do it on, say, a nature trail, the beach, a park. There are all sorts of places like ponds and lakes that we could walk around and enjoy outdoors, the nature, and great conversation, hopefully. All right, the next suggestion is number 7, go to the zoo. All right, so the zoo is a great way for you to see some interesting things, share the activity, walk around, be outside, have some movement. Again, opportunity for some cheap eats and drinks, whatever, have a snack while you're there. Inexpensive date idea. Number 8 idea, actually take a legit hike. All right, when I say hike, there are various levels of hiking. Hiking just can mean like you're going to plan to take a nice walk in nature for, a significant amount of time, and significance is relative. That could be a 30-minute hike, it could be 2 hours, it could be all day long almost. But actually taking a true hike would be more of an experience, and you can always pack food and make it more of an experience. All right, all sorts of ways you can jazz that up. All right, number 9, invite someone to attend with you going to the dog park. This is something that I frequently used to do. I would say, hey, I'm going to the dog park, you want to join me? And we would have nice discussion while my dog's out there enjoying herself. or taking the dog for a walk. If you're going to do something, this is what goes under the category of stuff I'm going to do anyway. If you would like to join me, it's a nice experience. You get to hang out, you get to have some physical activity of getting outside, moving around. So walking and enjoying outside, for most people, that's a nice activity. All right, even if it's your dog. All right, number 10. Stargazing. You can do this in various ways. You can just, depending on your location, what you have access to. If you live out in the country, it could be as simple as just laying out in the back of a pickup truck, or laying a blanket out in a field at night. Or there are observatories here in DC. There are some observatory areas that they invite you to attend at night for stargazing and viewing. So you just have to kind of research and look around what's available in your area. All right. Number 11, fishing. All right, fishing, like you'd think, like, not everybody's into fishing. That's absolutely true. Not everyone is into fishing, but the actual experience of fishing is one about enjoying the outside, enjoying some relaxation time, some food, some drinks, and maybe less conversation is associated with fishing. But if you're on a date, for sure, you're not going to have the man time sort of thing where we go fishing and we don't talk to each other. But so, fishing can be a fun deal, especially when you don't take it too seriously. Have some fun with it. And number 12, the 12th suggestion for an outdoor activity is enjoying a sunset. All right, I didn't put down here to do the sunrise because that's a lot of expectation to get somebody up that early. But a sunset is much more manageable for people, and you could just enjoy a sunset together. Again, jazz it up with some cheap eats, cheap snacks, and there's all sorts of ways. It's all about the company. That's the one common theme I hope you guys are understanding, is that a good date isn't really impacted by money. Sure, money helps sometimes in affording you to participate in fun and interesting activities, but it doesn't replace your company. If you're a great company and people want to be around you, that's what makes a great date. So that's why I have all these cheap and inexpensive date ideas to get you in place, get you rolling, and then let your personality and yourself shine through. All right, if you have any other suggestions, I'd love to see them in the comments. Let me know. Other than that, check out the rest of the playlist. And as always, you all take care. Until the next video. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content from this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And male or female, if you're not satisfied with your dating or online dating experience, I invite you to join one or both of our free academies. We have Get Game Group Academy and Get Game Group Online Dating Academy, both of which send out free weekly videos designed to help you up your game.